Hi everyone, Adrian here from Doug Mel Harcourts in Wollongong. Today, bringing you an interesting topic, and I'm going to call it taking the BS out of real estate. Okay, first of all, before we get started, I just want to make a disclaimer that this is not a rant on real estate agents and putting myself on a pedestal and putting others down, but rather just debunking a couple of I guess myths or stories that I hear over the time in real estate, and I just want to clear the air a little bit. And if you come across these situations, here's a couple of tips to help you get through them as best as possible. Okay, I'm going to give you the top 3 things I think are absolute BS in real estate and things to avoid, and obviously a couple of little tips on how to move past these little issues should they arise. So, number 1, you get a letter in the mail and it says, Mr. and Mrs. Cunningham are looking for a property in your street. Alright, now Mr. and Mrs. Cunningham must be very, very wealthy because they just about bought every home in every street, and it's a letter that's been going around for many years. It's typically just a marketing letter that is used to extract leads, I guess, in an area. Just ignore those letters. Anyone that employs that kind of tactic, I think, to get an interested seller in the area is really grasping at straws and just using a generic newsletter that's been used forever. Stay away from it. Okay, number 2. So you've called in an agent and they've said, we've got buyers looking for your property. Now, what I do with my clients, and what I would suggest that you do as well, is that's all well and good. A lot of agents do have very good quality databases and they're working with a number of buyers at any given time. But when they say, I've got buyers looking in your area, or I've got buyers for your property, well, I'd go as far as asking for maybe a list or just some details around what types of buyers have they got, where are they looking, how long have they been looking for. I would have no hesitation in producing a list of buyers in an area or a certain price range that I have, obviously not giving away all the details, but just to show evidence that I'm not telling lies and it's not BS. If an agent can't really cough up that information or is hesitant, chances are it's a load of crap. Okay, the final one, number 3, and it is that I guess as salespeople we've got this this need to be loved, and obviously a bit of tongue-in-cheek here, but we want to tell everyone how good we are. Now, I'll be honest, I fell into that category a couple of times early in my career, and I thought it was really necessary, to tell people about how good I am or how good the company is and all that kind of stuff. But I've really steered away from it, quite quickly, because people just see right through it. Look, unfortunately some don't, to be honest with you, but any agent that says we are number 1 in the area, I'm the best salesperson, all that kind of stuff, I reckon it's just a bunch of BS, to be honest with you. It's a load of crap about themselves and it's unnecessary. It doesn't sell the home. I would definitely advise to rely on testimonials and maybe a written reference or even a telephone reference. That would be a really good question to ask an agent when he says or she says, look, we've got the best agency, or I'm number 1 salesperson, or we're such a great company. That is all well and good, and there are a lot of fantastic companies out there. But why not ask the agent this question? Oh, well, that's fine. How about you give me maybe a name and a number of your last client, and if it's okay with you, can I give them a call? Or can you show me a list of testimonials that you have? And that's the social evidence that you're really looking for. It would be a good idea to go as far as maybe Googling their name and just seeing what comes up. Google is a fantastic, wonderful world that you can see in cyberspace there. A real good picture of how long that person's been in the industry, what current listings that they have, and whereabouts they're specialising in their sales. Things like that would be very, very important to me as a seller, and I think they should be important to you. So there you have it. That's my top 3 tips for taking the BS out of real estate, and I hope that's really helped you today. If you need any more help, or hints on real estate, send me an email or give me a call. Subscribe to my YouTube channel and keep up to date with my links, or go to my website www.adriandamico.com.au. Chat to you soon.